Hello everyone, T-Man978. Welcome to my second Halo the Spartan Collection action figure review. This time it's Emile-A239. You see all those accessories? Only a $20 action figure. And here's something that's important right here. Problems? Do not return to store. Call that number. Hopefully this won't have problems like that Master Chief.
T-Man978 Chill Review.
Alright, now here we have Mr. Emile out of the packaging, and you want to know whether it's better than Master Chief. Well, in a lot of ways, yeah. But in a lot of ways, they took a few steps back. But let's get into it. The head sculpt is nice. Let's paint it. The way it has this little dent right there, I was thinking maybe it comes off, but I don't think that's designed to come off. If it is designed to come off, yeah, this is my figure. Thank you, Extra Zero. I found the whole second series in Target, and I was going to buy this, but then he told me that he needed it. So I'm like, you know what, good. I'll let him buy it, and then I don't have to pay for it, just in case I don't like it. No refunds, by the way, Extra Zero. Anyhow, looks nice. Very detailed. Different shades of paint, as you can see right there. You see how it's like gray and then slowly turning into this tan color right there. And there is like silver paint and scraping on this right here. So if you look hard enough, it looks like it doesn't have little paint details on there, but it does. And a lot of this is my lighting. So, look at that. Lots of detail. So, that is very, very freaking cool. It comes with all the hand types that Master Chief came with. Like 2 fists, 2 hands that look like this, 2 gripping hands. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any type of particular trigger finger, which this grip right here is better than the one Master Chief has, but like it comes with 2 of these grippy hands, but they didn't cut the finger right there. You could do that yourself with an X-Acto knife. Extra Zero didn't get back to me in time to let me know whether that's a thing that I can do, so I'm not doing it here. You get this hand just like Master Chief. You get, yeah, like I said, 2 fists. Here's the fist, one of them. Identical on the other side. And this is the other grippy hand. And yeah, the only different hand is this one right here, where he can touch the side of his head for communication purposes or whatever, or lead the troops over here or whatever. Here's the gun. It's just gray plastic with light gray paint on it. It is a pliable thing. It's not super crazy pliable. You get this knife, get out the hand. This knife goes into the sheath that he has on his shoulder right there, which just warped the knife because it wasn't warped, but as you can see, that's pliable. And with this grip, he can easily hold that in both directions. This is crazy, so super pliable right there. This is a harder piece. The leg on this side still detaches, and you can reinsert that. And if you have a little handgun, like some of the other characters come with, you can plug it to the side right there. Act like it's magnetic. On this side, you have this thing right here, which is not removable. It looks like a separate piece glued on, but it's not removable. This thing right here on his backpack, that's removable. So these things are covered in secret little details and stuff. Give it an extra value. Like for 20 bucks, this thing comes with a lot. So you can flip it that way. It has a peg right there. And now we can peg his shotgun to his back. So that's awesome. Weapon storage. Both of the weapons can store away. which is nice. So let's get into this articulation, and here's where they took the step back. The head, same level as Master Chief, but it seems to be more tight than Master Chief. That's going to be the theme. The ratchet is stronger, and I just knocked that off. You can swivel to the side and what, get a little bit of wiggle, but not a lot. You get what you need. That hinge seems to be different from Master Chief too. Yeah, it's on a hinge. He didn't have like a real hinge system. Shoulders, do that. Ratchet it, swivel. It has a butterfly type joint design in there, but you ain't getting nothing with that. So don't even waste your time trying to do butterfly movement. The most you'll be doing is popping the arms out of the daggone socket before you actually get this butterfly joint to act like a real butterfly joint. Swivel there. You get double jointed. Elbows that bend in that much. All the hands go in and out like that and swivel. The pegs are way tighter than Master Chief's, in my experience. They come out harder. I mean, it's harder to get them out. I mean, they have two ridges, and it goes in there more secure. The abdomen. Here is the super duper step back. It is the same thing with a post with a ball on it going down into the abdomen. You get that much movement, that much wiggle right there. You basically don't get anything. You could force it, but this thing is made out of that same plastic that the Transformers Red figures are made out of, and you'll be scraping that up. It's super easy to scrape, just like on Master Chief when I was messing around with his ab articulation. This plastic is way easy to scuff. This fell off. This is also a separate little piece. So I guess you could put a gun right there if you want. It has just a little peggle right there. But it went on diagonally, not straight on. The legs can go out this far if you avoid that. It can kick up that much, which is a lot with these clunky legs. Not really come back. You get thigh swivel right there. These knee joints are tighter than Master Chief from what I can remember. I haven't picked him up to fully compare it yet. Ankles, pivots. These are on like ratchets. This ratchet seems to be, or the full ratchet, the friction-y joint right there, is tighter on this ankle than it is over here. The toe right here was like frozen until I forced it. So this one moves a lot more freely. It seems like sometimes I forget that all these companies are different because it has a lot in common with the McFarlane Toys figures with their little loose toe joints sometimes. You saw the peg holes on the bottom and they don't come with pegs. Oh, this whole thing fell out. So it didn't just fall off the peg. So there's that. So it's a big clunky figure. How I felt Master Chief was going to be when I saw his design, I was like, there's no way it has certain articulation. But it has it. But on this case, it is way more restricted than Master Chief and the abdomen area, at least. But the joints are better, and it actually feels heavier. And Master Chief felt very, very hollow. He was big and a big toy. This feels more substantial than Master Chief did. All right, here's a comparison. The Chief is taller, significantly, really. And so you can see, the butterfly joint works a lot better on this. Certain things, like I was saying, tighter, that's really loose. The knees, now that I revisit, they aren't that bad, but things like this toe joint is looser than I would want it to be. And the ankle swivel is looser. I went ahead and fixed my articulation. But you can watch my original review on this before I fixed the articulation down here. It still could move, but this plastic is really easy to scuff up. And so you can see these things, I believe they are 1/12 scale. So they should be the right height to mix with other toy lines like Marvel Legends and G.I. Joes, because they are people in armor suits. So this should still be pretty accurate, to be honest. End of the day though, it's okay posable. It's not falling apart. I like little extra details like being able to flip this around. All the hands it comes with, the size of the figure. I think it's worth the price that you pay with the accessories that you come with. Like Hasbro, I'm always complaining the characters should come with more hands. It's almost like they're competing with import toys with coming with all those hands and just the necessary accessories. But the articulation is where they fail. Like, articulation is probably better than a few import toys, but not all of them. Yeah. You've seen what I showed you, and so I don't want to keep recapping the same thing. It's decent. It's not falling apart, so that's definitely good. Only thing that really aggravates me is the articulation in the torso, and this comes off a little bit way easier than I would like. And the sword is easy to get warped with that, and anything else that I nitpicked, like the trigger finger. Anyhow, thank you Extra Zero for letting me borrow this. If I see a link for this on Amazon, I'm going to put that in the description so you don't have to run all over the place looking for it. Retail for $20, like I said. Thank you for watching. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here.
Click the videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.